Hi, welcome to the Anti-Solutions Facebook and YouTube show where we speak about e-commerce, we speak about social commerce, as well as everything about social to help you build your online store. Okay, so I'm Hanniz. If this is the first time you're joining us, thank you. Do subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so. We plan to do this once a week to help you grow with your business while we grow ours. I hope that we can actually publish this every Wednesday or Friday. So do stay tuned and also leave your comments below what you want to learn and things like that. And today I wanted to teach you how to build your brand and how to build your store. So this is really useful if you are new to the e-commerce world. I'll be sharing with you what I learned from other shops, other stores, while I build my own store, as well what I've learned in online courses and my experience firsthand. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is, of course, identify your brand. So how do we do this? We want to know why you exist. We want to know what are the threats, what are the opportunities, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and what's your business model. So like any other business, these are the questions to ask yourself first before you start. This is so that you are clear on your path, so you know what your goals are, so that you can build your strategy based on these questions, right? If you are new and you are wondering what products to sell, we have actually spoken about this before. I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can check it out. If you have already been selling in a physical store and you want to know how to go online, this video might be able to help you. If you are starting from scratch, this video will definitely be able to help you. So, okay, if you are if you already have a product and you're already selling to an existing market, what happens is that you are going to just remain with a low risk kind of business, right? But if you're going to develop new products and you are going into a new market, that's where your risk level will increase. So what you should think about would be market penetration, or where you want to be, whether it's an old market or new market, product development, whether you want to create or manufacture your own products or just be a reseller or drop shipper, and where you want to be in terms of market development. Is it your own store? You want to go local? You want to go global? You want to be on a global marketplace or a global website? These are some things that you need to consider, and your diversification, right, into new areas, new selling zones. So some things that you want to ask yourself when you're selling your product is whether your product is really desirable or is something that you feel that will sell. So you need to do a bit of research whether people will really want to buy the product that you have in mind before you invest in actually importing it, for example, or manufacturing it, right? And this can be done through market research. You just have to do your due diligence. You can also study markets, study your competitors, how they're doing, whether their product has a weak point where you can actually leverage on to build a better product. Is it immutable? Can people just copy your products easily? Is it rare enough so that people want to sought after it and maybe even pay a premium? And how your company can deliver. Are you a one-man show, or do you have a team of people to be able to take in the orders that come in? So you need to differentiate your cost versus your differentiation, who your target market is, know who your competitors are, and then know how you want to price your product, where you want to price your product, how you want to promote your product, and what you want to sell. That's the main thing you want to know, right? And the next steps would be to build your brand. And this would be, if you have not done so, you need to choose a brand which is relevant to the business that you're building. So for example, if you're selling cat food, you don't want to have a business that says plant house, for example, so people cannot relate to it, right? Maybe try to find something which is easy to associate to what you're selling. You can buy your domain, that means the address of your website or your web store. On marketplaces, you don't have to have an actual domain registered when you're using marketplaces like Shopee or Lazada, but if you have your own website, then you need your own name. So you can actually buy it on GoDaddy or even Namecheap. If you are building a website, an e-commerce website using Shopify, for example, you can even buy your domain through Shopify, right? Where to sell? So you're going online. Where do you want to be present? So you can either go in your own website with e-commerce features, or you can have a ready-made plug and play sort of thing, like Shopify or Wix. You can even go on marketplaces such as Lazada and Shopee if you're just targeting your local markets. If you are planning to go global, then you might even want to consider eBay, Amazon, and if you're into arty-farty stuff, then Etsy, right? If your target audience, you feel that they are very much on Facebook or Instagram, then Instagram shop or Facebook shop will make much sense. And then you would want to also advertise on these platforms so that they come to your shop and they purchase. So there are some things that you want, some glossary, some words that I would like you to be familiar with, especially when you are selling online. One would be AOV, which is the average order value. This is where the total number of products that are bought on your store, maybe throughout the month, divided by the number of orders. So you know how much people are spending per order, and you can actually increase the value by either upselling or cross-selling. So upselling is basically once people have purchased a low price product, you entice them with a higher priced product to bundle them together to make it more worth it for them. And for you, of course, to make more profit. You can also cross-sell. So that means somebody has bought, say, they have bought a computer. So to cross-sell, you want to also sell a keyboard maybe, or speakers, or something that is related to your laptop or your computer device, right? What is CR? Something people should keep in mind when you're selling online is the conversion rate. So conversion rate, basically, when you're bringing traffic already to your store, you don't want them to just come and then go. You want them to buy. So the conversion rate is the successful rate of people actually coming to your store and buying. So how do you increase your conversion rates? Would be through reviews, through website speed. People don't like to shop and wait for your page to load, and also to have an attractive landing page so they know where to go to buy. Your categories are clear cut. They can search the products very easily. So when I was actually looking for sportswear recently, because I'm trying to be a fitter person, and this new year, in the new decade, I actually looked through Google, and Google brought me to a website with a list of stores which sold sportswear, and then I went into each individual stores. Some didn't have what I wanted, some did. What actually helped to bring traffic to these stores would be SEO, search engine optimization. They use the right keywords, they use the right categories. People found them easily online, automatically, organically, without having to pay for ads. And then they also worked with media, online magazine, online lifestyle blogs, so that people will be able to find them through these lifestyle blogs, which might have more traffic. And then reviews really helped. I was actually comparing price at one point, and then when I looked at the reviews, and they were saying that the quality wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. I'm not very fussy, but I would like to be comfortable. So product reviews meant a lot to me. The next thing, another term that you might be familiar with would be lifetime value. So this is where the customers come back to you again and again after your first purchase. So how do you do that? They've come to your store, you want them to remain your loyal customer. Emails are an asset that you should take seriously, okay? Because this is your asset, your customer's email address. You can give them promotions, you can lure them back with coupons, discounts, freebies, tell them about your latest products, and of course, just be friendly with them, get in touch with them, wish them happy Chinese New Year, happy Valentine's, or whatever celebration that's happening during that time. Then you can also have referral programs. This could help if you have certain steps in place. And then basically, another thing to be familiar with is cart abandonment. When people come to your store, they put the products in your store, but they don't buy. So how you can actually leverage on this is to send them reminder emails, or you lure them by giving them maybe a first-time purchase discount or a freebie, right? Or even a limited edition promotion. You can, of course, place ads. This will definitely help to boost your traffic, but you need to make sure that when you boost traffic to your store, they really convert. So, finding the right things to focus on in your ads, the right keywords, so that people identify with what you're selling and they know exactly what they're going to get. So where you can advertise would be Facebook, TikTok, Amazon if you're selling globally, Google Ads, and I guess if you are having display ads outside on the streets, or the electronic billboards also help. Some of them are having the promotions because people are maybe not advertising enough. You can actually negotiate for better prices. So that is what I wanted to share today. Hopefully this has helped you. Do leave a like if you have learned something from this video. Do share it with your friends who are also starting out their new business or they want to grow that business. Do stay tuned and subscribe to our channel so that we can, of course, come up with better content throughout the year. Thank you again and see you next time.